Dearest Father, as your daughter, I am writing to you my thoughts and explanation as to why I feel the need to speak and become involved in the abolitionist movement. You and many other men feel as though women should not be so outspoken in what you call political matters. However, as Angelica Grimke once wrote to Jane Smith in 1837, she explained that women were citizens and had duties to perform to their country as well as men. You may also be a little confused as to why I feel the need to speak about slavery as a white woman. But as a woman, I have a small glimpse and see common ground between wives and slaves, because we are not our own persons and individuals. To begin, I wanted to mention the 1840 World's Anti-Slavery Convention that consisted of 2 days of debates and testimonies, with a mutual conclusion of this convention spoken by Elizabeth Cady Stanton herself, whose words intentionally mirrored those of the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, Stanton wrote, that all men and women are created equal. Although this may be said and printed, Father, you and many other men may think that the opinions of women should be parallel to their husband or father, due to the laws of coverture. However, please question these laws and the connotations that accompany them, just as I have. Take a pause and think. Who are the women in your life that you care for besides myself? How about mom and grandma? The laws of coverture create the assumption that women should be subject to men. It influences this idea that women are not their own persons, but their existence relies on the men in their household. Women have contributed just as much as men, and quite frankly, even more than men. Women raise and teach young boys to be who they are now. Take a moment to think about this. You were once bathed, taught, protected, loved by your own mother. The Liberator column titled The Rights of a Woman Part 1, published in 1849, cleverly asked this question. And now I ask you, well, this mother of yours, do you admit her to be a member of the American Republic you are so proud to belong to? Father, I am writing to you as an American citizen, and as a member of this republic just as much as you and other men are. A member of the American Republic finds passion and importance on taking public political stance, and I feel the same passion towards abolitionism. You may also ask why I feel the need to speak against slavery as a white woman. You may also ask, what do I have in common with slaves as a white woman? To answer this, as you know, wives are not legally counted as their own person without the likes of their husband, which is also similar to daughters and their fathers. When they marry, husband and wife are one person in law. Sarah Grimke once wrote to Angelica Grimke in 1837, stating, "Here now, the very being of a woman, like that of a slave, is absorbed in her master. All contracts made with her, like those made with slaves by their owners, are mere nullity. Being a woman is slightly similar to being a slave in the ways of the law. This by no means states that I feel and I have the experience of being a slave. White women do not experience the racial oppressions and abuse of slavery. However, we have parallels when it comes to law. A slave and their master, a wife and their husband, are interchangeable. It is the same very legal relationship. To end this letter, as a woman, it is easier to sympathize and understand the lives of slaves. This is due to the parallel between the relationships of a slave and their master, and a wife and their husband. I only hope and pray for your encouragement and support in my public political stance. Love, your daughter, Samantha."